He thought I was nothing. He called me dear. I'd go to have a drink if you worked on it.
Sure you would. I mean, look at the man. All he does is hang around bars. He doesn't work. All that going, bowing, and getting up out of his chair every time he made a move. I mean, he's as outdated as a cast iron deer. Oh, but you would sit with him in a bar and let him flatter you. You're a wonderful girl, Kelly.
Now let me tell you something, Dr. Sanderson.
Dr. Sanderson, Miss Kelly.
Yes,
Doctor.
Tell the guard to put more carefully around my front dahlias along the fence by the main road. They'll be ready for cutting next week. That talking with the woman in the big white rabbit has smoothed over.
Yes, Doctor. I spoke to her mother. It was quite reasonable.
Well, I've had many patients out here who've seen animals before. I've never had a patient with an animal that large.
Yes, Doctor. She called him Harvey.
Harvey. Unusual name for an animal of any kind. Harvey is a man's name, and I've known several men in my day named Harvey, but no animal whatsoever with that name. The case has an interesting phase, Doctor.
Yes, Doctor.
I will now go upstairs to look in on this woman, and maybe then we can use my formula 977 on her. I'll give you my advice for prescribing the treatment.
Thank you, Doctor.
And now may I ask, whose hat and coat is this on the desk?
I don't know. Do you know, Miss Kelly? Was it Dowd's?
He didn't have a hat. He had to throw it on, Doctor.
Give me that hat. Let me do some kind of identification. What is this? 2 holes cut in the front of this hat seam?
How strange.
Must be some new fad. Hang them up, put them away.
Hold up, Chumley.
Oh, there you are.
How is everything?
There, thank you, Mrs. Fred.
Look, somebody's got to help me with Cindy's baby. Or a restrained jacket or something. She's terrible.
Get me, didn't you? Why not force it all by myself?
Who are just look on this patient now, Wilson?
Yeah, she's in the hydrogel now. God, I'll let the war running on it.
Willie, dear, remember your promise? Oh, hello, Dr. Sanderson. Willie, you didn't forget about diving in the first cocktail party, did you? You promised him faithfully.
That's right. I have to go look at the patient now. Be down shortly.
Give a quick little diagnosis, Willie. I'm dying to see inside that house. Good evening.
Oh, good evening.
I'm Mrs. Shelley, Dr. Billy's wife.
That's the name. How will it be? Let me give you one of my cards. If you should want to call me that number. Don't call me that one, because that's the old one.
Is there something I can do for you?
What do you have in mind?
You seem to be looking for someone.
Why, yes, I'm looking for Harvey. I seem to have gone off without him.
Harvey. Is he a patient here?
Oh, no, nothing like that.
Does he work here?
No, Harvey looks like call my best friend. It's also a hookah. Came out here with me and Peter this afternoon. Can't find him anywhere.
Where was he when you last saw him?
Well, in this chair here, with his hat and coat on that table.
Perhaps he left?
Apparently, I don't see him anywhere.
What was that word you just said? Hookah?
Yes, that's it.
Is it something new?
Oh, no, as I understand it, that's something very old.
Oh, really? I never had him here before.
Well, I'm not too surprised at that. I hadn't myself until I met him. I do hope to get the opportunity to meet him. I'm sure he'd be quite taken with you.
Oh, really? That's very nice of you to say so, I'm sure.
Oh, not at all. When Harvey happens to take a liking to people, he expresses himself quite definitely. If he's not too interested, he just sits there like an empty chair or an empty space on the floor. Harvey takes his time making up his mind about people. Curious to see.
That's not such a bad way to be in this day and age.
See, Harvey is fond of my sister Vina, but that's because Vina and I come from the same family. Now you'd think that feeling would be mutual, wouldn't you? But Vina doesn't seem to care for Harvey too much.
Well, I don't know what you dad. I gave up a long time ago expecting my family to play my friends. It's useless.
Well, we must keep on trying.
It's not already trying, I suppose.
If Harvey's told me once, he said 1,000,000 times, Mr. Dowd, I would do anything for you. Mrs. Chumley?
Yes?
Did you know that Mrs. McElhenney's Aunt Rose is going to drop in on her tonight, unexpectedly from Cleveland?
Why? No, I didn't.
Well, neither does she. That puts you both in the same boat, doesn't it?
Well, I don't know anyone named Mrs.
McElhenney? She lives next door to us. Wonderful woman. Harvey told me about Aunt Rose. That's an interesting little news item, and you're perfectly free to pass it around.
Well,
care to come downtown with me and have a drink?
Thank you, but my Dr. Chumley. If he came down and found me gone, he'd be left for his own. He'd be irritated.
Well, we won't want that now, will we?
I'll tell you what I'll do, however.
What will you do, however? I'm interested.
If your friend comes in while I'm still here, I'd be glad to give him a message for you.
Would you do that? I would certainly appreciate that.
It's no trouble at all. I'll write it down like this. Now, what would you like me to tell your friend who comes in while I'm still here?
Tell him to meet me downtown.
Meet Mr. Dowd downtown. Any particular place downtown?
Oh, he knows where. Harvey knows this town like a book.
Harvey, you know where. Harvey what?
Just Harvey.
I'll tell you what I'll do.
What will you do?
The doctor and I are heading downtown. So if one of you, Dr. McCoy's having a cocktail party.
A cocktail party for all the Montague.
Yeah, he's having this party for his sisters in Wichita. Well, I'll be glad to give your friend a lift.
I didn't know Dr. McCoy had sisters from Wichita.
Oh, you didn't know Dr. McCoy?
No? Are you sure you have time to come downtown with me and have a drink?
Thank you.
Well, some other time, perhaps? Well, it was nice to meet you, Mrs. Chumley. I do hope to get to see you again.
Yes, so go ahead.
Oh, you can't miss Harvey. He's very tall. Like that.
This woman is uncooperative, doctor. She refuses to admit to me she has this big white rabbit. Her sisters are brothers. Give her 2 peas at 9, another at 10. She continues to be so restless. Then a trip to the hygiene room in the morning at 7, and another at 8. Then we'll see if she will cooperate. Won't she, doctor?
Yes, doctor.
Well, you know where to call if you need me. Ready, Ken?
Yes, Willie. Oh, Willie.
Yes.
There's a man in here. Man named... Oh, here's the card. Dad. L.A.P. Dad.
Oh, that's Mrs. Simmons' mother. I told him to look around and I get photos.
She doesn't see anyone tonight. None of them at all.
He didn't ask
Come back.
He didn't ask us here. He's looking for someone, some friend of his.
Who could that be, Dr. Sanderson?
I don't know. Do you know Miss Kelly?
No, Doctor. He said it was someone who came out here this afternoon. He seemed quite disappointed.
Was that anyone with Dad when you saw?
No, no one at all. Oh, here it is. I wrote down the back of his card. His friend's name is Harvey. Harvey? He had something else about him. But good. I didn't really quite doubt that much.
Harvey!
Well, why are you looking at me like that, Willie? This man was very nice and polite young man. He really asked you that we give his friend a his town. And if you can't try anything, you're in the favors for some required good.
Where did he go, Mrs. Chumley? How long ago was he in here?
I don't know, it was just a second ago.
Give me that hat! By George, we'll find out about this.
Henry, did a man in a brown suit go after there a minute ago? He did? He's gone?
Sanderson? I believe your name is Sanderson.
Yes, sir.
You know that much, do you? You went to school. You specialized in the field of psychiatry. You graduated. You went for it. Perhaps they neglected to tell you that a rabbit has large pointed ears, and that a cat would have to be preparated to make room for those ears.
Dad, see, what did we bring for this afternoon, Doctor?
Doctor, the purpose of psychiatry is to help difference between those who are reasonable and those who act reasonable. You know what you've done? Don't answer. I'll tell you. You allowed a psychopathic case to walk off these grounds with an overgrown white rabbit.
Dr. Chumley,
Just a minute. Wilson, I need you. I want to do something I haven't done in 15 years. I'll have to go out after this man is dead. Now bring him back here. And when I do bring him back here, your involvement in this institution is over. As a fat woman. Wilson, get the car. Pat, call the recorder and say we can't see it. Miss Kelly, come upstairs and we will get this woman out of the tub.